No matter how big or scary a predator may be, there's always someone bigger and scarier somewhere out there. And in the case of tigers, that someone is none other than lions. They might not be that much bigger, but they do terrify tigers without a doubt, which is exactly what we're about to see today. Let's start with these two. Both of these big cats found themselves having to share a living space with one another, as they were part of a circus show. Both the tiger and the lion are used to being the dominant one and dominating everyone around them wherever they find themselves, which has caused some rivalry between the two, as they both were acting like the one in control out of instinct. That didn't last long though, as the lion was quick to teach the tiger some lessons that forced it to recognize the lion as the superior predator. They were barely even fighting here, but the tiger was very obviously scared and acting in a submissive way. As it was trying to relax with its spouse, this male lion felt annoyed by the tiger sitting too close to them, and it suddenly went into a fit of rage and started attacking the tiger that was sitting closest to it. The tiger was absolutely terrified, and it was trying its best to block the lion's attacks, while it tried to back away slowly to get out of the angry lion's space. Male lions are very difficult to deal with when they're angry, and no matter how big a tiger might be, they're forced to watch it around them. Take a look at how huge and fearsome this lion looks, and then pay attention to how weak and nervous it appears once the lion attacks it. The tiger immediately panicked and started swiping with its paws like it was a pet cat that got cornered. It was doing so much random movement to try and protect itself from the lion that it ended up falling on its back. The lion, on the other hand, was very calm and barely trying, and it was absorbing the tiger's attacks right to its face like they were nothing. And each move it made seemed like a balanced and calculated one. Tigers often try to go after the female when they have to share a living space with lions, as the females are smaller and easier to defeat, but that doesn't always work. Most of the time, the male lions notice them trying to act tough, and they're quick to correct their behavior and remind them of their place, which is exactly what happened here. Here's a tiger that snuck up on a lion to try and startle it while it was asleep and ended up getting startled itself. The tiger moved very slowly and silently, managing to get right up to the sleeping lion without the lion sensing its presence. Finally, the tiger tried to startle and scare the sleeping feline, but the lion's reaction was so scary that the tiger ended up getting scared. The tiger panicked and didn't know what to do. It fought the lion for a second before quickly running away. This tiger was living with a relatively small male lion, and it would try to annoy it from time to time. The lion was smaller than the tiger indeed, but the tiger was only playing with the lion and never tried to be aggressive for real. If it had, I think the lion would have been more than capable of defending itself and even defeating the tiger if it needed to. A male lion is always a force to be reckoned with, even when they're young or smaller in size. A male lion mistook this tiger for trying to approach his female, and the lion went berserk. Male lions are very protective of the females, and they're very strict about who gets to go near them. The tiger probably had no idea what it had done wrong, but that didn't stop the lion from instantly attacking it and showing some force. From the lion's perspective, the message had to be loud and clear, and it needed to terrify the tiger in order to deliver that message. This is exactly what I was talking about. Even against younger and smaller male lions, tigers do not stand a chance. These two were going at it pretty hard, but it was clear that the tiger was having a really difficult time trying to secure any type of victory or establish any kind of dominance. The battle was a very intense one, and it's really interesting watching two predators of that caliber go at it uninterrupted. Sadly, though, the clip snippet was a very short one, and we didn't get to see what happened in the end. I'm not sure what this tiger did to anger the lion, but the lion looked like he'd had enough. It lunged at the tiger without hesitation and started attacking it with both of its hands. The tiger tried to fight back, and it looked like the tiger was landing more strikes, but that didn't faze the lion, and the tiger quickly lowered itself to show that it didn't want to have a bloody fight. The lion was happy with the tiger showing a sign of submission, and it decided to back off. No matter how big they may be, cats will always be cats, and tigers and lions are no different. These two are kept together and they've developed a good friendship, but sometimes they get annoyed by one another and they decide to fight it out. The lion tried to start a fight with the tiger, but the tiger clearly wasn't interested. The poor feline jumped up in fear and went to the back of the cage to get away from the lion, and it acted like it didn't know what was happening and tried to ignore the angry predator until it calmed down. Thankfully, the lion was distracted by whoever was filming and left the tiger alone. In an unbelievable video clip, a single lion was filmed cornering 5 tigers all by itself. The lion was merely sitting on the ground in front of the tigers, and the 5 big cats couldn't contain their fear. They kept trying to back away and hide behind one another, even though the lion wasn't really trying to scare them or being aggressive. That's just how scary lions are, and it proves how much tigers truly fear them for anyone who still isn't convinced. Did you enjoy this video? Please let us know in the comments section down below. And don't forget to leave us a like and subscribe to the channel while you're at it. And please, turn on your notifications bell to get notified when we upload a new video. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.